Alright, so normally I wouldn't cover something like this because it's a Japanese, I'm assuming, trailer for Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, but there's a new scene I wanted to talk about, and there's some brief new dialogue. So let's have a quick look, and it also is like reuses some of the music from the other movies, the Lost World and the first one, which is kind of cool. But yeah, there's just one new scene I want to talk about in particular. We've seen pretty much everything else. At least is what I caught when I went through it the first time. And also, before we begin, I just want to say my review for Solo will be out this weekend. And I've heard mixed things about that movie, but I'm still looking forward to it.
테마파크 주라기 월드가 있는 이슬라 누블라 섬.
I don't know what this guy's saying. He's either Japanese or he's Chinese.
Save the dinosaurs from an island that's about to explode.
오웬과 클레어는 화산 폭발로 멸종 위기에 처한 공룡들을 구조하기 위해 이곳을 다시 찾는데요.
So we've seen all of that. It's just them landing on the island and getting ready. And I'm assuming they already have a command center because that would explain why Owen arrives in such a small plane. They probably already have like some kind of a command center set up. At least that's my guess.
There is one animal that poses a real challenge.
Now that's the new dialogue. They're talking about how getting Blue off the island is going to be extremely difficult, which we already knew from the third trailer, but it's a little bit of expanded footage on that, and a little bit more dialogue.
가장 포획하기 어려운 존재로 여겨진 벨로시랩터 블루. 하지만 오웬에게만은 예외였죠.
You know me.
Now we've switched over to Lost World music, and it really seems to fit. But yeah, so once again, nothing new. There was that one new shot of them in the corridor. This right here. But yeah, for the most part, nothing new.
Come with me. You know you can't stay here. Pack your men up right now.
그런데 이 작전을 계획했던 놈들에겐 다른 속셈이 있었고 오웬과 클레어는 그저 미끼일 뿐.
So once again, we've seen all that. It's just his plan to, get Blue goes horribly wrong, and bullets are fired, and threats are probably made. And I'm assuming because they're escaping the herd, the stampede, I'm assuming what happens is this mercenary group tries to leave them there to die. I'm assuming that's what actually happens, and then they just get on the ship and they get locked up. That would be my guess as to what happens.
그들이 데려간 공룡들은 전부 경매에 넘어갔지만 블루에게만은 다른 목적이 있었죠.
So nothing more. This is them arriving on the mainland and the auction. I'm not sure if we've seen.
경매에 넘어갔지만 블루.
There's unloading them, but I'm not sure if we've seen that shot before. But that's obviously them driving to the manor,
목적이 있었죠.
which is right there. Good look at it. It was the same shot as in the third trailer.
Blue's DNA will form the architecture of a completely new creature.
And I don't see that being the Indoraptor unless there's a time skip, or also there's this guy. I'm not sure who he is, but
Form the architecture.
he grows in hours. That's the only way I could see it. But that doesn't look like the Indoraptor. I think that's something else. They're planning on making something even more dangerous because they said in that behind the scenes reel, the Indoraptor was not fully successful. So maybe who knows what they're gonna do? Nothing good, I'm sure.
Architecture of a completely new creature.
블루가 훈련이 가능한 공룡이었던 점을.
That's a new shot right there. I don't know. I'm assuming it's after the Indoraptor broke out because it looks like there's a light going over the top of the mansion. And that looks like Lucy or whatever her name is. I've heard Lucy and I heard some other name. I can't think of how. Macy, I think. But yeah. I'm assuming that's her right there. I'm just going to call her Lucy until the movie actually comes out and we learn her actual name. Unless it's on IMDb and I just haven't bothered to look. Probably is. So nothing new there. We've seen this shot before, and of course we've seen all this. This is just the auction, and then we've got Indoraptor right there. And then something right here, bidding, pre-approved required, online bidding available. So yeah, I think I read that before, but it's been a while. It wasn't in the video either. And then, I'm not sure what these are. I guess these are the bidders. That would be my guess, and that shows who's bid as much money for each one.
I want to show you the future.
그 DNA로 기이한 존재를 탄생시킵니다.
What is that thing? They made it.
유전자
Very
합성을 통해
different reveal for the Indoraptor than the Indominus had.
탄생한
That's for sure.
돌연변이 공룡 인도랩터.
That's a new shot right there. And then this is the new scene I wanted to talk about, but this is a new shot. Do you think that they could be taking the... I'm assuming this is the Mosasaurus at the beginning of the movie, but what if they see, like, a gate? I get it. I bet this is how it escapes. They open the gate to get the submarine in there. It takes out the submarine and the dude in the helicopter. Then it swims out into the open ocean. Forget what I was going to say. Forget all that what I was going to say. I changed my mind mid-sentence, and that makes much more sense. I'm assuming all the maps we've seen of the Mosasaurus Lagoon being far inland are just inaccurate, because this is more than likely how it escapes at the very beginning. So, new shot right here, and he looks terrified for a really good reason. He's got company in the form of a giant, most likely hungry Tyrannosaurus Rex. I'm not sure what he's exactly doing. I'm assuming this is tied to the gathering the Indominus's remains scene, but still. And also, this looks very similar to the Lost World poster. If you've seen it, you know what I'm talking about, where you got the Lost World logo and then the 3D effect where it jumps out, roaring at you. I'm assuming you know what I'm talking about. If not, just look it up. They're not hard to find. Just search up the Lost World 3D poster or something. I'm sure you can find it. They look really similar. Actually, I think I can just find a picture of it real quick. I don't know how well it'll show up on my webcam, but I'll still show you, so... Anyway, that new shot right there. It's cool, and it's a throwback shot. This is it right here. I hope you can see it. It may or may not show up well, but yeah, there you go. You can see what I'm talking about. Pretty decent. Pretty similar looking. Anyway. Moving on. And then, I'm assuming he runs to the helicopter. He gets too far. He gets in and doesn't make it because of the Mosasaurus. And we've got the Stampede in the Lockwood Manor. Shot of the Baryonyx we saw in the second trailer. Nothing new there. Then we got the Indoraptor on the roof. Shot of it opening the bedroom window. Completely changed. This is just stuff in the second trailer. The curtain. Wasn't there a curtain in this shot before, or am I just going insane? I guess when there was a curtain back here before. Maybe they've removed it. Maybe I'm just seeing things. I'm assuming that's how that's gonna do him any good, because it's impervious to bullets. The fight. There's a new shot right here. Could this be the original mosquito that they got the DNA from? Because I know that also happened in the Lockwood Manor originally. Shatters. I think I've seen that somewhere else before. That looks familiar, but maybe the Indoraptor is gonna have a word with...
It's the T-Rex.
I've seen all this before. I don't know why there's Baryonyx in the pipe, but maybe it'll be explained, maybe it won't. Okay, so that was cut off.
Hey, AMC fans.
Your favorite characters have returned in the movie that you've been waiting for, Jurassic World: Fallen Kingdom.
Okay, Chris, are you referring to the dinosaurs or as us?
Okay, so this is just an interview. So, that was the new scene that I wanted to talk about, and I just talked about the whole teaser for the heck of it. So, yeah, nothing really. Ooh, this is a good shot right there, bursting through the trees. And yeah, so, don't move, dude. Anyway, thanks guys for watching. I like, every time we get new clips, they're always cool. I really like that one. And looks like our favorite Tyrannosaurus Rex is going to have a big entrance. Thanks guys for watching. I could have done without the Japanese talk over, but that's alright. It's an international teaser, trailer, whatever it is. I could probably know if I could, read